I'm in, my friend.
Thorin's beard bristles with annoyance as he catches your mockery. I'll have you know,
Yeah.
young Sudd, that I've seen more action in my beard than you've seen in your entire life. But fine. He must think that we're really young. I feel like there's been a lot of young lads and
Yeah.
just other
Well,
comments.
let's be honest, Thorin's probably pretty old. I don't, it's like, aren't the dwarves one of those races that can live for a long time? Like,
You're
kind of like
probably right.
elves?
Yeah, you're probably right. But how? Well, if I'm a dark elf, I wonder. No, but I
Mm.
think I
Do you
think I
think you're
put
a
that.
younger elf,
I think
or
I put
what is
myself.
your
I think I actually put my age in there. Let's see what I put.
13?
13.
I mean, I know
I
I'm
hope
I'm a
not.
young boy. My guy's only 35. Like compared to these guys, I'm probably
Oh,
a
I put
little
36.
baby.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
okay.
we're young
We're young scragamuffins.
comparatively.
Okay.
I mean, Thorin could be like a couple hundred years. What I mean, in fact, we could ask. You're like, yo, how
Let's
old are
ask
you,
him.
Thorin?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah, for
idea.
sure. Go for it, dude.
Okay. But fine, if you want to approach the situation with levity, be my guest. Just don't come crying to me when things go wrong. The group erupts in laughter at Thorin's deadpan response. Even Kardek chuckles at the dwarven leader's witty retort. Touche, old friend, he says, raising his tankard. What's a tankard?
Tankard is kind of like I'm pretty sure it's like a mug, to put beer in.
Okay.
Tankard.
Raising his tankard in mock salute. Celine grins, refolding the map. All right, enough joking. I feel like you should.
All right. Yeah,
Kevin,
yeah.
Kevin,
Yo,
you know how your wife brought you alcohol?
yeah.
My wife brought me alcohol.
Oh my goodness, dude. That's how you know it's true
She
love,
loves me.
dude. What are you
Dude.
drinking? What are you drinking?
Boosh.
What?
Boosh.
What is
Boosh.
boosh? What? What? What?
Boosh. It's a beer.
What?
Busch. Boosh.
I thought.
Bush Light.
Oh, Bush. Bush.
Bush.
Okay, I was like Boosh. Okay. All right.
I
Is
was
that a
trying to
play
make I
on
was trying to make it
booze?
sound like super exotic, but
Boucher.
bougie.
You got to drink it with your pinky up. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, that's the sign right there that you're bougie.
Mm, mm. I'm drinking Boosh with a wedge of lime.
With the wedge of lime. Yeah. How about you? Do you want to take it? Because I think
Yeah, yeah.
you're
Let's
kind
do
of in
it.
the middle of a thing with Thorin, so there's nothing quite like a ice cold beer. It's just so good.
Yeah, man. It's especially on a hot day or something.
Yeah.
Haha, all right. Let's serious up, lads. Quit joking around. By the way, how old are you, Thorn, my friend? Thorn's face darkens momentarily before he breaks into a booming laugh. I'm older than your great great grandfather, boy.
Okay, okay, he's old.
I've seen the rise and fall of kingdoms, the birth of new races, and the death of stars.
Holy, what?
And in all that time, I've learned that a good joke can be as deadly as a sword if you know how to wield it. The group shares a hearty laugh, even Kardec seeming genuinely amused by Thorin's response. You've got a point there, old friend, he says, sipping his drink, though I doubt you're old enough. Why is he always drinking? What? You know?
Is that
Like,
is
where?
that who's drinking?
Wait, how are we drinking right now?
Well, I think we're
You know?
still at the.
Oh, are we still there? Let's
I
see.
think we're still there. We're just.
Oh, so we're gathered with the other adventurers. Sorry, it's been a minute. In the tavern's common room. Okay, that makes sense. All
So
right.
yeah. So there's alcohol flowing.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
That makes a lot of sense.
So who's drinking though? Is
You, I
that
think, right
Kardec?
here.
Oh,
I
okay. Well,
think
that
it's
makes
Kardec. You've got a
sense.
point there, old friend, he says,
Because
sipping his
Kardec's always
drink, though I
drinking.
doubt, yeah, though I doubt you're old enough to have seen the birth of new races. That's a dark elf joke, of course. That's a bad joke.
That's a terrible. I don't even know what that means.
Kardec's trying to be funny, dude.
Oh no, Kardec, stop. All right, is it my turn or should you go again? You're old. You might hit me for this, but whatever. You're old as fuck. Thorn's face contorts in mock outrage, his beard bristling with indignation. Why, you little. He lunges forward, playfully grabbing your collar, his eyes twinkling with mirth. I'll show you old, you cheeky whelp. I've been alive long enough to have buried 1,000 of your ancestors. How old is that? That's so old. The group erupts in laughter, even as you squirm in Thorin's iron grip. Celine rolls her eyes, a fond smile on her face. You two are worse than children. Now, can we please get back to planning our strategy against the bandits before we all die of old age? Charlotte cuckles, sipping his drink. He's old, bro. He's thousands of years old.
Dude, he's an
That's
old boy.
he's an old boy.
Yeah. Sud says, "Good one, Kardek. Good one. Well, Thorin, it's a pleasure to fight beside such an experienced fighter."
Yes.
Thorin releases your collar with a grunt, but a genuine smile spreads across his face. Well said, lad, and you're right. I may be old, but I can still outdrink and outfight most of you young pups. He downs a hearty swig of mead, wiping his beard with a sleeve. Celine clears her throat, clearly exasperated. I can, I can, I can read. You know.
You're good. You're good.
As entertaining as your antics are, we really need to focus on the bandits now. Time is not on our side, and I'd rather not have to resurrect any of you if things go wrong. Kardik nods in agreement, pulling out a small vial of dark liquid.
Okay, I'm gonna click on continue because I'm not sure what this dark liquid is. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
I've concocted a few special potions that might come in handy during the battle. Nothing quite as old as Thorin, of course. He winks at the dwarf, who snorts in amusement. Okay. I'll take it then, I guess. Celine's getting pissed at us, so
Dude, she really is, man.
yeah.
She's like, can you serious up?
Can you guys just shut up?
It's like, hey, you don't know our style. Our style is to go in, guns blazing,
Yeah, no, we'll
full of
figure it out.
alcohol, and to
We
see what
will.
happens, you know?
Yeah, it works out. Trust us.
Dude,
Like
it always
we pull it off.
yeah, it always works out,
It
right?
always works out. We will need to procure a caravan to use as decoy. Does anyone know of a merchant we could hire? Sarah taps her chin thoughtfully. There's a merchant in the capital. How far is the capital? I don't even know. That seems really far
Although
away.
no, it's probably
Um,
like, at least a day's walk.
at least a day's walk. What? Because didn't that guy the other day, the guy that we did the dance off with, the guy that he works for is in the capital, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I
So this,
believe so.
so we could do a 2 for 1 if we went to the capital. We could find this other guy too.
Dude, I like 2 for 1s.
2 for 1s.
Yes.
Sarah taps her
Yes.
chin thoughtfully. There's a merchant in the. Oh, what if it's the same guy? Actually,
Dude.
dude. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a
Dude, it
merchant in
probably
the.
is. Let's be real.
That would be kind of crazy cool. That'd be fun. There's a merchant in the capital city named Aldrich who might be willing to help. He's always looking for ways to expand his business, and a little adventure might appeal to his sense of entrepreneurship. Celine nods, a mischievous glint in her eye. I could pay him a visit, use my charms. Celine.
Ooh. I mean, dude,
She was
Celine is the
into
one that, well, no, she was in,
to
oh,
you.
you're right. She was
She was
into me.
into
You're
you.
right. She was a playful, she was pretty
She was a
playful,
playful
dude.
minx.
I mean, we did redo that one, but I mean,
That's
she's
true.
not, she's not a grandma. Let's put it
So
that way.
she's of the streets.
She
So
really is, dude. She really is of the streets.
she's of the streets. I could pay him a visit, use my charms to persuade him. I'm sure we could come to an arrangement that benefits us both. Thorin chuckles, stroking his beard. Aye, that'd be a sight to see. Aldrich's a slippery one, but if anyone can get him to agree, it's you, lass.
Uh,
I'm gonna
that's funny.
after this, I'll let you go. What kind of charms are we talking about? Selena winks playfully, a sly smile spreading across her face. Let's just say I've found that a combination of charm, wit, and other assets can be quite persuasive with merchants like Ultric. She gestures to her ample bosom. We have another ample bosom. And curves with a coy look. Thorin's face turns a bit red, but he manages to chuckle. I reckon you're right about that, lass. Just don't let him talk you into anything too permanent, huh? He winks back at her, his earlier grumpiness completely gone. Kardek raises an eyebrow, a small smirk playing across the corners of his mouth. So she's gonna seduce a guy. She's gonna seduce a bro. She's like, just look at this. You see this? Like, this is what she. This is what it is.
All right. Sud says, Celine, I think it may be a good idea to practice your charm on me, just to make sure you're sharp and ready. Celine, Celine's face lights up with a mischievous grin as she pivots toward you, her red hair catching the light as she moves. Oh, I'm always ready for a little practice, aren't I? She moves closer, her fingers, whoa, her fingers trailing lightly across your chest as she speaks. Tell me, do you prefer the subtle approach, or do you like things a bit more direct? Her eyes sparkle with playful intent, and you can feel the heat of her body. Whoa, as she moves even closer. Kardec clears his throat, amusement flickering across his face. Careful, Sud. Think you might be in over your head with this one. He turns to Celine. It's funny.
I'm not sure where we're going, but we're going. Okay. You rise up in protest. Actually, I think you might need to really prove your abilities. Can you prove your charms on both of us at the same time? You, you wink at Sud. Celine's face lights up with a challenging smile as she glances between you and Kardec. Of course, because Sud is the main character. Stupid
You know it,
AI.
dude. You know it. You know it. Those are your own, you know it.
Oh, you boys are in for a treat then. She moves smoothly, positioning herself between the two of you with a fluid motion that suggests years of practice. Let's start with you, shall we? She turns. Oh
Oh.
yeah. She turns to Kardec, her fingers trailing up his arm as she speaks in a sultry whisper. I've heard you dark elves. I've heard you dark elves have a weakness for poetry. Blech.
Ooh, poetry.
I
Are
mean,
you a poet?
it better be some good poetry. Let's just say that. Care to share a verse or two, my darling? Her body sways enticingly as she waits for his response, her attention fixed on him with intense focus. Okay, I'm going to write a poem. You ready for this? This is so stupid. Okay, here we go. Oh, you did it already. Sorry.
No, no, no. Keep going though. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
so
you
go
gotta.
ahead and say yours.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say mine. It's gonna work out great. Trust me. All right. Ah, now don't faint on us, Kardec. I know you're not used to a woman's attention after all.
What?
Kardec rolls his eyes at your teasing comment, but a smirk tugs at the corner of his mouth. He leans in closer to Celine, his voice low and smooth as he speaks. Poetry, you say? I suppose I could indulge you with a verse or two. He takes a moment to collect his thoughts, his dark eyes glinting with mischief. There once was a sorceress so fine, whose charms could outshine the morning light. With a wink and a smile, she could make you feel like you were walking on air in the night. Celine's eyes widen with surprise and delight at Kardec's unexpected skill with words. Well, well, well.
You clear your throat and speak forth your beautiful poem with pride. Sud, Sud, you're my man. You have legs the size of a man. Celine is cute, but I declare that she can handle us both, I swear. Celine bursts into
Uh,
laughter, her whole body shaking with mirth. Oh my, that was terrible. She turns to Kardek, still giggling. I think I'll stick with the. Wait,
Wait,
so.
does she think that I said that? Wait,
Because I'm the dark elf, you're not the dark elf. Okay,
does
let
it
me.
know that?
Okay, what I'm going to do. Oh, I didn't speak in third person. Sorry.
I guess I haven't been doing that either. So
Okay, let's try that. I think, yeah, we need to do third person. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Kardec clears his throat and speaks forth his beautiful poem with pride. Sudd, Sudd, you're my man. You have legs the size of a man. Celine is cute, but I declare that she can handle us both, I swear. The tavern erupts in laughter at your impromptu poem. Even Celine giggles despite herself. Oh, you're impossible, she says, playfully swatting your arm. I think you might be right about handling both of you at once, but I do love a good challenge. Kardec shakes his head, a broad smile on his face. I think that might be the worst poem I've ever heard. Wait, does this still think it's Sudd?
it is very confusing
I'm going to try this again. I don't understand
because
why.
wait, so it's saying you, and then it's saying Kardec in the third person.
See, it still thinks it's Sudd.
I'm kind of confused. Yeah,
I try again.
can there only be one main character?
Well, it's supposed to be multiplayer, so I don't understand what the issue is. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. The tavern erupts in laughter at Kardec's impromptu and decidedly crude poem, Celine included. She playfully smacks his arm, her face flushed with amusement. You dark elf scoundrel. That was terrible. Kardec grins unapologetically, raising his tankard in a mock toast. What can I say? I prefer my poetry to be direct and to the point. Thorin chuckles, wiping tears from his eyes. That was the worst poem I've ever heard. And I've heard a lot of them in my time. But you've got guts, I'll give you that, Kardec. Celine turns to you, still smiling. I'm going to click on
That's
continue,
hilarious.
and then you
That's
go.
really good because that's actually really good because he says, "Oh, so when he says I prefer my poetry to be direct and to the point," that's referencing her earlier question about being direct. What do you prefer? You know what I mean? So that's
Yep.
pretty.
Yep.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty great. Celine turns to you, still smiling. Well, Sud, I think I've had
Wait,
my
wait.
fill of Kardec's charm. Care to give it a try? She steps closer, her body nearly brushing against yours as she looks up at you. So now she's given up on Kardec because Kardec
Oh,
just like bombed. And now she's looking at you, okay? Now it's your turn. Which I'm confused. Why are we trying to put on our charm? She was supposed to charm us. So how did we get roped into this? But okay, it is what it is. Maybe that's actually proving her skills that she actually flipped it on us. All right. Well, she's good.
I
She's
got a good
good.
idea.
Kardec leans back in his chair, smirking as he watches the interaction unfold. Careful, Sud. I think you might have met your match with this one. Sarah giggles, elbowing Thorn in the ribs. Looks like our dear Sud is about to get a taste of his own medicine. Thorn chuckles, stroking his beard. Aye, this should be interesting. So basically, Kardec just intentionally, but is kind of just mocking what's happening, and she gave up on him pretty fast. So now it's up to you, bro. It's up to Sud. That's a good chuckle. You got something brewing.
hmm You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Sud smirks at Celine, a mischievous glint in his eyes. Clever girl, he says. Unfortunately, I can see through your attempt to flip it around on us. You're the one seeking to practice, nay, prove your skills in seduction. Well played, Celine. I'd say your skills are up to par, Sud winks at Celine. Celine's face lights up with a mix of amusement and respect at your quick wit. Clever boy you are. She moved closer, her breath whispering against your ear. But you're not entirely wrong. I do enjoy a good challenge, but you two are proving to be quite entertaining. She pulls back, her attention shifting between you and Kardec. Tell me, what makes you think you can see through my little act? Her words take on a challenging edge, her eyes narrowing slightly as she waits your response. Kardek leans forward, clearly interested in your response. I said, let's hear how you plan to counter our dear Celine's charms.
Go for it. I think you caught her. You should you should try to like make her jealous or something. Like you Sudd and Kardec. Like seem more interested in each other than her or something. Because I mean, you already went full on gay in the last one, so remember that you liking Carter because he undresses.
Sud's smirk widens. Well, we're obviously gay for each other, he exclaimed, motioning towards Kardec. His voice gives away that he's clearly joking, but having too much fun to stop. Selene bursts out laughing, her eyes sparkling with mirth. Gay for each other, really, Sud? That's the best you can come up with. She shakes her head, still chuckling. Kardec raises an eyebrow, a smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. I must say I'm flattered, Sud. I had no idea you felt that way. He winks playfully. Thorin guffaws, slapping his knee. Aye, that's a good one, lad. I like this boy's sense of humor. He grins broadly at you, his eyes twinkling with amusement. Sarah snorts, barely containing her laughter. Are you writing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It was for some reason it wasn't showing.
Kardec comes closer to Sud, pretending to ignore Celine. If she can't try harder, then perhaps we would be better suited to seduce the merchant. You smirk.
Nice.
Celine raises an eyebrow, a mischievous grin spreading across her face as she leans in closer. Oh, is that so? You think you two could seduce the merchant better than I could? She chuckles, shaking her head. I must say, you're both quite bold. I'll give you that. She places a hand on each of your chests, her touch warm and electric. But let me remind you, boys, that this is my area of expertise. I've seduced kings and nobles, merchants and peasants alike. I think I can handle one merchant. She winks, her voice low and sultry. I'm going to say something, and then I'm going to give it to you. But you have yet to seduce Kardec and Sudd, my lady. Celine's face lights up with mischievous grin as she moves closer, her fingers trailing up your chest. Oh, but I haven't? I do believe I've already gotten under both of your skins, haven't I? She glances between you and Kardec, her attention focused intently on yours. Don't try to play coy now, my darlings. I can see the effects I'm having on you both. She speaks in a husky whisper. And trust me, I can do so much more than just flirt. Her face draws closer, her breath warm against your ear. Kardec clears his throat, a smirk playing at the corners of his mouth. All right, I'm going to hand it over to you. We're just messing with her, but she's also just messing with us.
Yeah. It's funny.
Are we doing another dance off?
Sud coughs and slaps his face. Okay, I give up. You're good at being a seductress. I'm gonna go for a quick walk to clear my head, for the battle ahead. Oh my gosh, Celine's face shows genuine concern as she steps back, her seductive demeanor softening. Sud, are you all right? You look a bit flushed. Oh, she reaches out to touch your forehead, her touch gentle and cool. You look a bit
Kardec.
flushed. Kodak leans forward, worry etched on his face. Sud, you've been drinking quite a bit. Are you sure you're up for a walk in your condition? He glances at Celine and back to you. Perhaps you should rest for a while before the battle. Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, did they not get it that
I think they're thinking you're actually like.
let's hit I'm gonna hit retry.
Yeah, retry. Yeah. Everyone's all of a sudden like super concerned about you. Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, Sud coughs and slaps his face. Okay, all right, I give up. You're good at being a seductress. I'm going to go for a quick walk to clear my head, for the battle ahead. Celine's face relaxes, a softer look replacing her earlier playfulness. Aw, don't run away so soon, dear Sud. I was just having some fun. She places a gentle hand on your arm. Her touch now. Maybe I should like clarify that it's like a kind of he's joking. Like I don't know, because I think they're taking him serious.
Okay, you want to?
Sud
So I'll erase it. Okay.
jokingly, okay, yeah, jokingly coughs.
No, because now everyone's like super concerned. They're like,
Right,
"Oh, I hope
that's
he's
not what I meant
okay."
for that.
It's meant to be like a, okay, okay, yeah.
Right. Okay, so Sud playfully coughs and slaps his face. Okay, I give up. You're good at being a seductress. I'm going to go for a quick walk to clear my head, for the battle ahead. Sud smiles and winks. Celine's face shows genuine disappointment as you step away, but her competitive nature is evident in her parting words. Aw, don't go yet, Sud. I was just getting started with you. She pouts playfully, though her eyes sparkle with amusement. Though I suppose a clear head for battle is prudent. Just remember when you're out there fighting, that I could have given you some private lessons to help you survive. She winks, her body swaying slightly as she speaks, drawing attention to her curves. Kardek chuckles, shaking his head. Careful, Celine. You might lose your touch if you keep trying to seduce everyone in the room.
Kardec winks suggestively, but I might be open to some private lessons later, of course. Celine's eyes light up with a mischievous glint as you wink at her. She leans in closer, her voice dropping. Is this thinking it's? Oh, okay. Now, Kardec. Why is it always the
Hey, you gotta
result?
remember, I'm the main,
You're the main. You're the
main
main
player
character.
here. Yeah. Like, come on, you know it, I know it, everybody knows it.
Okay, Kardec winks suggestively, but I might be open to some private lessons later, of course. Celine's face lights up with a triumphant smile as she pivots towards Kardec, her body swaying as she moves closer. Oh, really? Well, I do so enjoy teaching eager students. She runs a finger. She runs a finger down Kardec's chest, her attention focused intently on his face. But I must warn you, my lessons can be quite intense. Are you sure you're ready for that kind of education? Her voice drops to a husky whisper, her breath hot against his ear. I have a feeling you might surprise me, though. Dark elves are known for their stamina, after all.
Wow. Wow, dude. This sounds like you got a girlfriend. Keep going,
Loudly,
bro.
the
Keep
song
going.
of your people. Right, bro. You begin to sing loudly the song of your people.
No. Oh my god.
Celine's
That's so
face
funny.
contorts in surprise as you suddenly break out into the loud, boisterous song of your people. The tavern patrons nearby look over in confusion, wondering what on earth is happening. Your singing is unique, to say the least. Kardec rolls his eyes, clearly amused. Dang it!
Wait, what?
It thinks
Why
it's
does it
Sudd.
what?
I'm so
Oh,
annoyed.
oh my gosh.
So
You gotta just always say
I'm sorry, bro.
Kardec.
I forget about third person.
It's all
I forget
good.
about third
It's so
person.
weird though. You'd think it would know.
Yeah, I think it would. No, I don't understand why it's okay. Kardec begins to sing loudly the song of his people. Celine blinks in surprise as Kardec abruptly begins to sing. The haunting melody of the dark elf song fills the tavern. She steps back, a mix of curiosity and intrigue on her face. The tavern patrons fall silent, captivated by the unusual performance. As the final notes fade away, Celine claps slowly, a smile spreading across her lips. A smile spreading across her face. Well, it seems you're full of surprises, Kardec. She leans in closer, her voice low and sultry. I must say, that was quite Entrancing. I had no idea dark elves were such talented singers. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Sud looks blankly at Kardek, stunned and speechless. Eventually, he comes to and slowly says, "Okay, well, I guess I'll never understand dark elves." I said, "You're not alone in that," Thorin chuckled, stroking his beard. "Those dark elves are a strange bunch, but I'll be damned if they ain't impressive." Celine's eyes sparkle with mischief as she turns back to Kardek, a playful smile on her lips. "You know, Kardek, I think I might have underestimated you. Perhaps you're not just a pretty face after all." She leans in closer, her voice dropping to a husky whisper. "I'm beginning to think
Oh
you
my
might be
god.
my perfect match in more ways than one."
Oh
Wow,
my god.
you really just nailed it, dude. She likes the singing.
Apparently.
Kardec smirks, his dark eyes glinting with amusement. "Careful, Celine. You apparently bursting out in the
I
song of the
know.
people
That's not the response I thought.
is is what she's into, you know? I mean,
I am just a pretty face. Sorry to disappoint. Selena bursts out laughing, her melodious sound filling the tavern. Oh, Kardec, you are incorrigible. She shakes her head, still chuckling. I must say, I do enjoy your sense of humor. It's a pleasant surprise after the dark, brooding persona you first presented. I should probably go back to that. Kardec grins, his eyes crinkling at the corners. I aim to please, my dear, he winks playfully at you. Though I must say, I do take some pride in my appearance. It has its uses, after all. He runs a hand through his dark hair, his gaze sweeping the tavern with an air of confidence. Well, shoot.
Kardec found his match.
Apparently. Apparently.
I mean, apparently she's like you just like nailing it, you know? Just
I think
you
she's an
just
elf,
hit.
right? Is she an elf?
I don't remember.
I think she's an elf. She's the one that was like the sorceress elf, and then there's the human, which was Sarah. So an elf and a dark elf. That's kind of
I think
scandalous.
you're right. Yeah. Ooh. What does that make an elf and a dark elf? Does that make like a caramel elf?
A vanilla elf.
Vanilla? Well, I mean, you keep going. It's you and Celine's turn, dude. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean, if you wanna go with it, or if you wanna be like, let's continue this after the battle, or you could be like, yo, let's leave and let all these other
Like,
people
yo,
take
we're
care of
out of
that
here.
out.
You ask for her number.
It's like, what's a number?
Kardec smirks slyly at Celine, his fingers tracing her jaw. We should probably refocus on the bandits and the plan. Celine's face lights up with a playful smirk as she reacts to your touch. Oh, I see how it is. You're using the bandits as an excuse to get away from me, aren't you? She purrs. Okay, now she's purring. At least Kardec isn't purring.
You guys are meant for each other, dude.
Apparently.
Both are purring cats, dude.
Apparently that's what elves do. Apparently they purr.
Uh, yeah, dude.
She purrs, her eyes narrowing slightly as she moves closer. I thought I was just redirecting us. There's other people here. This is weird. No. Okay. You passed the test, whatever that. Okay. Okay. But I suppose you're right. We should focus on the task at hand. She straightens up, her attention shifts into the others. Now, about this plan of yours, Kardec. I'm curious. Is Kardec the main character now?
Oh, now it's switched, dude.
Oh, I feel so happy. I'm just kidding. Now, about this plan of yours, Kardec, I'm curious to hear how you propose we handle these bandits. Her voice becomes more serious, though there's still an undercurrent of flirtation as she addresses you. And don't think you're off the hook, handsome. Oh, handsome.
Ooh.
Oh, handsome. Okay, I've
I
done
like the
enough.
hook.
It's
I
your
like the
turn, bro.
hook. I like the hook. I'm on the hook. Well, she addressed you, dude. Keep going, bro. Let's hear your plan, dude.
Okay, what's my plan?
Just kidding. I'll delete it.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Oh, no, no, no,
I
wait,
said,
read it. Read it.
I said, suck my dick. That's the plan. Celine,
Wait, what
I'm
happens?
gonna I'm gonna
Read it.
I'm
Read it.
gonna
Read it. Read
delete
it.
it,
Read it.
but
No, read it.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Celine,
Celine's eyes widen
what?
momentarily at your crude remark, but she quickly recovers, a mischievous grin spreading across her face. Well, well, son, I must say that's not
Uh,
quite the plan I was expecting. She leans. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I don't know what kind of girl this is. She's a girl of the streets. Okay. She leans in
Let's
closer,
just
her
see
voice.
that she knows how to make money when she needs it, you know?
Though I can't say I'm entirely opposed to the idea. What is this
Dude,
girl?
well, look at Kardek's remark, dude. Kardek
Kardec
chuckles, shaking
chuckles.
his head. He says, "Aye, that's one way to handle the situation." He smirks, his dark eyes glinting with amusement, though I'm not sure how effective it would be against the bandits. All
He
right,
just
I'll
comes with the
erase it.
bandits.
All right, you can keep going. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Kardec shrugs. Rent a caravan. Spread rumors of the immense wealth in the caravan throughout the town to obtain the bandits' interest. When the bandits attack, we ambush them. A rather straightforward plan, isn't it? Celine muses. Hey, I thought it was a good plan. Celine taps her chin thoughtfully, her eyes narrowing as she considers your plan. Not a bad strategy, Kardec, but I have a few suggestions to make it even more effective. She leans forward, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Why don't we add a little something extra to the caravan? Something to really pique the bandits' interest. She smirks, a mischievous glint in her eye. I'm thinking rare treasures, magical artifacts, perhaps even a captive noble or two. A what? A captive noble? Where are we
Wow.
going to find this captive noble? I thought we were and doing this today. Like, you want us to go, like, kidnap somebody? Like,
Dude,
the,
that's nuts.
the juicier the bait, the more likely the bandits will take the bait. She turns to you, her gaze intense. What do you think, Sud? I mean, do you want to reset this or do you want to just go with this?
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Yeah.
All right, all right.
There
Thorn
we go.
grunts.
Thorn's in the mix. And Sarah, there we go.
Okay. Thorn grunts, stroking his beard thoughtfully. Aye, that could work. But we'll need to make sure the rumors are believable. Can't have the bandits sniffing out a trap, now can we? Snera nods, her eyes narrowing. We'll need to find a merchant who's willing to play along, someone with a bit of a reputation, so the bandits will be more likely to believe the rumors. Celine smirks, her eyes glinting with mischief. Of course, Celine, chill out, okay? You passed the test. You're a seductress. So
We got
chill.
it.
We got
We
it.
got it.
We got it.
Dude, Sarah ain't getting nothing. You think it's all Celine, dude.
Apparently. Apparently she's the
Celine Dion,
seductress.
bro.
Celine Dion.
Celine beyond this dick.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Celine smirks, her eyes glinting with mischief. Leave that to me. I have just the merchant in mind, Adric the Golden. He's always looking for a way to impress his clients and increase his profits.
Oh, I gotta do it first person or third person.
Oh, gotcha.
Because, Kardec is the main character, dude.
That's something that's kind of interesting with this AI is it doesn't seem to be able to handle multiple characters very well.
Yeah. Sud says, I can lead a strike party to flank the bandit camp, having the bandits surrounded, in addition to the distraction provided by the caravan, should give us the strongest possible advantage. Celine nods approvingly, her eyes sparkling with admiration. Okay, Celine, chill, dude. Ow,
Dude, and she goes back and forth between Kardec and Sudd,
dude.
legend.
She truly just like,
I don't
yeah, man.
she's of the streets, man.
Dude, she's hungry, bro. She's
she's
hungry.
she's hungry.
An excellent suggestion, Sud. With your stealth and combat skills, you'd be perfect for leading that strike party. She leans in closer, her voice lowering to it. She really likes that conspiratorial
Uh-huh.
whisper, dude. She's really into that. Um,
She's flirting with you.
and I just might volunteer to join you. Whoa. And I've always wanted to see you in action up close and personal. What? I thought she was into you.
Dude, she's into
Kardec
everyone.
chuckles.
Dude, she's into
Kardec
everyone.
Kardec, dude, right? Kardec chuckles, shaking his head. Careful what you wish for, Celine. Sud can be quite intense when he's focused on a mission. He winks at you, a smirk playing at the corners of his mouth. Though I must say the two of you together would be quite a formidable force. Dude, she's just playing both of us. I think she's just she's into both Kardek and Sudd.
Yeah.
All right, it's clear.
Kardec suggests he hide inside the caravan with some others and await the strike. Celine's face lights up with intrigue as she reacts to Kardec's. Celine, can it be another character, please? Does it have to always be
Dude,
Celine?
she's so flirtatious, bro. She's got a husky whisper, and she's always moving closer, dude. How
She's
close
all,
can she
these
move?
husky whispers and these moving closers and these conspiratorial tones. I'm I'm over it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm over it.
oh man.
Celine's face lights up with intrigue as she reacts to Kardec's suggestion. Oh, that's an excellent idea, Kardec. Hiding inside the caravan would give us a significant advantage. She moves close. Why I suggested it, Celine. Thanks for getting on the same page. She moves closer, speaking in a husky whisper. What is a husky whisper?
I think it's like quieter and more like
Is it like that?
I don't know. No idea.
No, I do enjoy a good ambush. Is it like that?
It's like Batman, you know. Oh, Batman.
Oh, I do enjoy a good ambush. Like that?
Exactly, dude.
She
That's
just
it.
goes into like straight like demon mode. Thorin nods approvingly, his beard bobbing as he speaks. Aye, that'll keep you out of direct harm's way, lad. I'm not concerned about it being fuck.
I think he's concerned about you, bro. Gotta
Okay,
keep
whatever.
gotta keep you.
Actually, I think it puts me directly in harm's way because they're attacking the caravan.
You might want to
So
say that
I'm not
because
exactly sure what you're
clearly he's being
talking about.
condescending. So
Okay, whatever. Whatever, Thorin. Whatevs. Aye, that'll keep
what are
you
you trying to
out.
protect him?
Me? Thorin? What?
I got an idea. I got an idea.
Okay.
So,
Aye, that'll keep you out of direct harm's way, lad. Though I reckon you'll find a way to get into the thick of things. They're literally going to be coming right at me, you idiot. Thorin. Like, they're attacking the caravan, you dork. He grins, his face lighting up with amusement at the thought of your potential actions. Sarah leans forward, her face intense. Sorry, Sarah. We're skipping you. So you haven't really been contributing much. So we're just gonna ignore whatever you were gonna say.
Sud laughs. Yeah, you got to keep young, sweet, innocent Kardak out of harm's way.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
The tavern erupted into laughter at Sud's playful jab. Kardak rolls his eyes, but a smirk tugged at the corner of his mouth. Innocent? I think we both know that's not exactly accurate, he retorted, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Celine grinned, clearly enjoying the banter between the two. Wow. Well, it seems you both have your roles sorted out, she said, her voice a mix of amusement and intrigue. The only question left is who else should join each team? Thorin stroked his beard thoughtfully. That's a good point. We'll need a strong group for the strike party and the caravan alike.
We're going back to high school.
I'm ready.
Karduk commands everyone to stand in a line. Karduk and Sudd will go back and forth and select members for your teams. God help the last one to be picked. Celine, Thorin, and Sarah line up. Is that it? Is this three? I thought there was another.
No, there was definitely more. I know that
They had like
they had
a
a
rogue.
during the introductions, Sarah's like, "I'm Sarah. This is Jarl." She
So we
gestures
lost.
to the dwarf. Jarl and Finn, they're rogue.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this. Celine, Thorn, and Sarah. Jarl the dwarf and what? Finn.
Yeah, Finn
Finn.
the yep, the rogue. Oh, and
Celine.
Celine's a moon elf, by the way. I wonder if it's
So
similar to a dark elf.
Celine the moon elf. Thorn the jackass.
I
Sarah the healer.
don't know if we know what Sarah is. Wait, hold on. We know what Celine is. Celine's a sorceress.
I'm gonna just say Sarah the
Healer, maybe?
healer.
I think she mentioned resurrecting jokingly at us, so I think she's a healer.
Celine, the moon elf sorceress, Thorn, the dwarf leader, Sarah, the human healer, Jorl, the dwarf fighter, and Finn, the rogue, line up, waiting for Kardek and Sudd to pick their teams. His this is like teams. It's like if
Yeah,
we're picking
that's
like
hilarious.
what's it called? That game in middle school where you
Yeah,
try to throw balls at each other.
yeah, dodgeball.
Dodgeball. The anticipation is palpable as the two heroes take turns selecting their companions. With each choice, the remaining members of the line shift nervously, hoping not to be the last one picked. Sorry, Celine, you're not getting picked until last. Kardec steps up first, his dark eyes scanning the lineup. Thorin, you'll join my team in the caravan, he declares, his voice commanding. Your expertise in strategy and combat will be invaluable. Thorin nods, a proud smile spreading across his face. I'd be honored to fight alongside you, lad. Celine smirks, her eyes gleaming with competitive spirit. Your turn. Your choice. So I got Thorin, the old grouch. So what do you got? The issue is Celine is like a freaking sorceress.
Yeah,
So it's like you don't want to pick her, but you kind of want to pick her. It's like
yeah, you kind of need her.
yeah.
I need Celine with me on the strike team. We'll need a strong magic user. Celine grins, her eyes flashing with excitement at Sudd's choice. I'm flattered, Sudd. I do so enjoy a good challenge. She saunters over to join his side, her hips swaying seductively. Chilled, lady.
Dude,
I
you
promise I won't
chose
let
her,
you down.
bro. You chose her, so
Well,
you get
I
all of
but
it,
think
man.
about
You
it.
get all
Think
of it.
about it. No, think about it though. It's the strike team. Like you want to like hit them hard and fast. You need magic for that shit. You know what I mean?
She's not going to come in with magic. She's going to come in with seductive hips.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Probably with a husky whisper too, you
With a
know?
husky whisper or a conspiratorial tone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, continue reading.
Kardec smirks, his gaze lingering on Celine for a moment before shifting back to the lineup. Sarah, you'll be a valuable asset in the caravan as
Hell
well. Your
yeah.
healing abilities could prove crucial.
Hell yeah.
Sarah nods, her face serious but determined. I'm ready for whatever comes our way. The bandits won't stand a chance against us.
I guess the AI keeps on choosing my team, so you might as well go again. But I'm
What was the
okay with
name
my
of the
choices so far, so.
Carl? Okay. All right. Carl. No, not Carl. Charles.
Carl!
Carl. You
Carl!
can't kill people, Carl. Jarl's face lights up. Wait, Jarl will be on the strike team as well. Brute force will be of the utmost importance for a strong and swift surprise attack. Jarl's face lights up with a fierce grin at being selected. I'm ready to smash some skulls. He flexes his massive arms, his muscles rippling impressively under his leather armor. The bandits won't know what hit him. Kardec chuckles. Yeah, he keeps choosing for you, I think, shaking his head. Careful, Jarl. We need a measured approach, not just brute force. Celine raises an eyebrow, her interest clearly piqued. A strike team with a dwarven warrior and a human swordsman. That could be quite the dynamic duo. Thorn nods approvingly. That's a solid choice, lad. There you go. You get to choose, bro. The
I get
last
to
one.
Who's the last one? Is it the rogue?
It's the
Finn?
rogue, which I thought would make sense if you guys are hiding in the caravan, you know? Although maybe it would have been good to choose the rogue, now that I think about it. Because he could be I don't know. Well, doesn't matter, I guess.
Kardec looks solemnly at Finn the rogue. You will be with me in the caravans, but since you are the last one to be picked, you must sing the song of your people. Finn the rogue gulps nervously, his eyes darting around the room as he realizes he's been chosen last. He clears his throat, trying to gather his courage. Well, all right then. I suppose I can sing a little ditty for the group. He takes a deep breath and begins to sing in a surprisingly smooth baritone voice. In the shadows we dwell, stealing secrets from the Nell. With a flick of our wrist and a sly little twist, we slip away unseen. Finn's voice carries a hint of melancholy as he continues. But sometimes the game turns out not quite the same, and we find ourselves alone with
That's
nowhere left
beautiful.
to roam.
You did such a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's gorgeous, dude.
Okay, so I think we have our teams. What's next? I'll leave it to you.
All right, so Brandishing his sword, Sudd exclaims in a strong, excited voice, "Let's do this! Evil shall be vanquished this day."
Nice.
Sudd's impassioned declaration rings out through the tavern, igniting a spark of excitement among the assembled adventurers. Celine's eyes gleam with anticipation as she draws her longbow, the weapon seeming to hum with a barely contained power in her conspiratorial grasp. I added that. Jarl hefts his massive warhammer, a wicked grin spreading
Oh
across his
shit.
bearded face.
He has a warhammer. That's epic.
Dude.
Jarl's
Thorn
on your
nods
team, right?
solemnly. Yeah, no big deal. Thorn nods solemnly. That's a mouthful. His hand resting on the hilt of his ancestral axe. Aye, the time for talk is over. 'Tis time to put steel to stone and show these bandits the wrath of the dwarfs. His voice booms with authority, the very air seeming to tremble in response. Sudd and Kardek prepare for the mission, gathering supplies and finalizing details. The tavern keeper Mia watches them with concern, her voice etched with worry. Be careful out there, you two. Those bandits are getting bolder by the day. She pauses and then adds with a mischievous smile, and Sudd, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which leaves a lot of options open, I suppose. Kardec chuckles, already checking his magical components. Don't worry, Tammy. Oh yeah,
Tammy?
that's right. I edited. Well, I edited it to be Mia because it didn't make sense for it to be Tammy.
Oh, it said Tammy. Okay, so it must have gotten less. Okay, so you changed
Don't
it.
worry, don't worry, Maya. We faced worse than a few bandits before. He winks at her, then turns to Sud, ready to go kick some bandit ass. Yeah, boy. What?
Karnak runs
What?
over and kisses Maya passionately,
What?
then runs out of the tavern, whooping and hollering like a crazed troll.
Wow, dude. That that totally fits your persona, dude.
Yeah. You and Karnak gather your supplies and equipment, preparing for the mission against the bandits. As you exit the cavern, you spot a hooded figure. Oh, I guess it just completely ignored it. Wait, I want some What does Maya do? I just Tipsy Tavern. Apparently, we're in the Tipsy Tavern, which you know now because you've actually watched the video.
Yeah, but it's not the Tipsy Tavern, I don't think,
I
right?
know we're not in the Tipsy Tavern, but it thinks we're in the Tipsy Tavern because anytime we mention tavern, now it's referencing the card. So it's a little confused. So do you want to just go with that we're in the Tipsy Tavern or not? It's just completely ignoring what I did anyway, so I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah, this is it can be the Tipsy Tavern, that's fine.